So if you clicked on this video, I hope that you're having the same thoughts about AI that I am. And if not... Get out! But I gathered some art friends that have a similar disdain for AI that I do, and I put them in a little corner. Look at them, they're so cute.
Then I surfed the internet to find some terrible AI images that we are going to be using as our lab rats.
And each artist got randomly assigned an AI-generated image to absolutely cook alive. I mean, look at these beautiful artworks. You can't see it? Alright, that's because you can only have premium access if you watch the damn video, you little sh**. But yeah. AI replacing artists. Let's replace it right back, gang. Let's get them. I have a list of friends and a list of AI images, so I made 2 separate spin wheels to decide who gets what.
The only problem is that my internet was so bad that you quite literally could not get half of what I was saying.
So this next portion of the video is going to be a compilation
of all of the salvageable funny parts
that I could animate within the span of 2 days. Yay!
Sailor?
Oh my god, Sailor's dead.
Sailor?
Sailor.
Sailor! I love how I'm Alpecha.
I really wanted number 10. I'm mad at you now.
Yeah!
Oh!
It's me!
I love you, 1 FPS video.
Alpacha. Why am I Alpacha?
I'm so sorry. Damn it. Damn it all.
Point and laugh.
It looks like she has something going on around her neck.
I thought she was like trying to kill herself.
I thought she was bald.
This recording is so haunted.
Like and subscribe to Sailor Sketches right now for more quality content.
Yeah! You're my enemies.
I swear to God. Okay.
And with that, or without that really, you didn't really get any of that, did you? Light got number 1, Fang Fury got number 10, Akari got number 6, I got number 9, Kifwin got number 8, and Alpacha got number 2. And now with all of our slop assigned, we went our separate ways for about 3 to 5 weeks, and we're gonna reconvene at the end.
So I think I'm one of the luckier ones in which the AI art assigned was more quote-unquote comprehensible and a simple buzz shot. So going into it, I kind of already had an idea of how it would turn out. Initially, I was trying to go for a one-on-one creation, but the small stiffness wasn't really something that I wanted to go for. I did slight changes such as making the subject smile instead of having that awkward frown that's blurred onto their face. And I find it really funny how when it comes to AI art, the number 1 signifier that people look for are the hands. And when I got to it, I was like, oh shit, I kind of suck at drawing hands. They're gonna flame me. But I think it kind of worked out in the end. Stylizing the final piece, I tried to eyeball a lot of the colors in the background and trying to shape the character into being a little bit more bold and clear to exactly see what is going on. Like for example, clarifying the face, the little shapes behind the subject's head being a part of their hair, and the definition of the hair strands and the hands as well. My art style can be a little bit messy and harsh when it comes to my coloring and my line art, but especially when it comes to quick exercises. But I think that's what ultimately makes it human and what can definitely distinguish the work of a human versus AI.
Going into the speed paint, I was shooting for something more of a Princess Knight-ish look, mainly because the image showed off some armor, but the more I tried to play around with that idea, the more it began looking like a washed-up attempt at a classic cartoon villain. After that, I played around with the idea of maybe a more elven-inspired look, maybe even a little priestessy, but I hated that as well, which is when I began to settle back onto my princess concept, deciding to go a little more mythical by darkening the ends of her limbs, which I frankly loved because that is peak character design, guys. However, I couldn't get that stupid collar to work at all. I was going for a Princess Peach, and I ended up with a ripped off piece of the Batmobile after a car crash. So I got rid of it, settling for a cute choker look moment instead. And thus began my own personal torture dome. The colors. Oh my god, this drawing fought me. It fought me and it fought me well, because I spent probably half of this recording purely on the colors. Mainly because it was just like a back and forth of me stubbornly committing to the bright berry red in the original drawing and the darkish blue as well. Thankfully, I finally was content with this little baby and midnight blue combo along with some hot pink for the accents. And thus concludes my drawing. I hope you like it!
Hello everyone, it is Akari, and it is my turn to dunk on AI. I'm sure you've seen how great everyone's art has been, so let's try to keep up! For this drawing, I wanted to keep two things in mind above everything else. One, lighting, because the lighting on the original piece, quote-unquote, is very dramatic. And two, hands, because what even is this? Bro has multiple fingers broken. I honestly find the OG image very funny, because it's so emo for no reason. And on the chance you've seen my art, then there's a great contrast on how I usually draw and this. What can I say, I love my bright colors. For the character design of this dude, I kept it mostly the same, but one thing I could not stand was the irregularity on his eye, so I made it like a cool scar, because if we're starting to get emo, might as well go the whole way, you know? Originally I was going to paint this piece, but decided against it because I wanted to draw this in my style, like completely. Which kinda made it a bit more difficult on the rendering stage, but I mean, if art isn't pain, then I don't know what it is. One great example of something that pained me in this piece was the background. I wanted to add something, at least something that indicated story, because the original image as it is just emo for the sake of being emo. Maybe something happened to him? I don't know, it's your chance to decide. Coloring and lighting this was actually very fun, because it was layers on top layers on top layers and on top layers. But besides the absolute confusion I once had, this was very fun. I normally don't use many layers on my art, but I really wanted to nail the lighting on this one, so I made base shadows and lights and added more on top to give it the depth I wanted. And that was it. This was a TLDR of 3 hours of drawing on my part. Really hope you enjoy the piece!
Before we get into actually talking about this illustration,
I do want to remind everyone that I do not endorse AI art.
and I know that there's been a lot of heat around the subject with, you know, what happened with owoneko.
But to be honest, I've been working on this video before that feud even broke out, so let's just say
I do not agree with a lot of what owoneko says. And the fact that she called someone racist just because they criticized her opinion is really weird. But when it comes to me absolutely roasting alive some terrible AI, I'm all in. And with this drawing, it was really weird. No matter what angle I drew it at, it felt off, almost soulless. So in an attempt to bring some life and human aspects into this, I switched around the angle of the drawing a few times until I landed something that stuck. And then I ended up choosing a bird's eye view,
not only because it was kind of cool,
but also because there's a look of certain fear on this person's face.
Maybe it's just because this image is made with AI,
But I still really wanted to play into it, so I made her looking absolutely terrified. This scene is a little darker and more serious than the drawings that I usually make, as it kind of portrays the unfortunate reality of being a feminine presenting person in society. I took the brown bag-looking blob and turned it into a hidden, potentially grotesque creature, a man, and had him looking at this lovely lady quite unsavourily. But we really can't see what this man looks like
because I made their face literally an unrecognizable mass with an eyeball.
because it doesn't matter what the person looks like. Stares and catcalling are never appropriate. I think the most unnerving part of the original image was the fact that she just doesn't have a mouth.
So I made that a key factor in this drawing as well.
The look on her face tells us that she's screaming even though we can't hear her. I had a really hard time with this illustration at first because you could see me at the beginning trying to do like 5 different things, and initially I was just gonna copy paste what I saw but just more articulated.
If that makes any sense.
But I was like, that's boring. That's so f***ing boring.
I need to make this actually look like it was made by a person, you know, because
Guys, I'm not a robot. Did you know that? Let this be a reminder to treat the feminine presenting people that you have in your life with kindness and to beat up anyone who looks at them sideways, you know? So yeah.
When I got my one to redraw, I was genuinely really disappointed, which sounds dumb. It sounds really dumb, but I was like, are you kidding me? I got the most boring one. And I looked at it and I spent ages thinking and looking. I'm like, how can I make this not the most boring of all of them? You can like watch my struggle. I was like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. But eventually I was like, I'm gonna lean into how disgusting and distorted this art looks and try to give it some texture, because the smoothness on AI is like, yuck. So I really tried to lean into how gross the eyes looked on the original AI piece. And yeah, that's how I got here. You can just see my struggle. It was It wasn't fun, but it was fun. You know what I mean.
This is my first time ever redrawing AI, so I wanted to have some fun with this. At first glance, you can kind of see a figure and what it's trying to do, but the more you look at it, the worse it gets. Because of this, I had no idea how I wanted to go about drawing it. I decided to just draw what I can see and work with the abstract blobs of color to get a rough sketch. I'm actually really happy with how the sketch turned out, especially considering I had no idea what to do with the smaller details such as the hands, face, and clothes. His hands are definitely the hardest parts because what is that? So I just made him touch fingertips because, why not? My favorite part of this whole process though was the shading. I've never been a fan of shading, but I've been really wanting to experiment, so I used this as a way to practice shading hair and damn! Not to flex, but this hair is probably some of the best I've ever done. I just really like how soft it looks. I'm quite happy with this piece. Thank you, Sailor, for the collab. I'm Alpaca and I endorse this message. P.S. This is the portion of the video where you gotta subscribe to Sailor Sketches on YouTube.com and hit that like button because I said so! Hi!
Okie dokie, are we ready for the reveal then?
I am so prepared.
I'm so ready.
Right, this is the original, and then here is my redraw.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
That's so cool.
I love it! Oh, I'm a big fan of the hair.
There's personality. He looks so sassy. He looks like he's gonna make fun of me, and maybe that's okay.
maybe I'll allow it just this one time.
Thank you so much, Light. That looks great. And then Fang Fury was next, I think, but unfortunately, they died.
So this is the emo picture I got.
Oh, yeah.
This is the redraw. Let's go.
Ooh, yeah, you really got that lighting good. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was
love
just
that.
about to say, holy damn.
I like
Yeah.
that you add a little bit more to like the warpedness of the eye that you made it into a scar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
Slayed.
A+.
Thank you.
Okay, so this was the original that I got.
Like you guys said, it's giving very much so Sailor Moon. It's giving very much so Precure.
I didn't really follow that at all.
No.
I decided, no. Yippee!
Ooh!
Oh
Yippee.
my
Yippee.
You weren't kidding when you said you changed their composition, but it looks so fire.
The perspective, hello.
Thank you. Okay, next person. Kifwin! Kifwin!
I'm being yelled at. Here's the AI. I didn't even draw it at the same front angle. There we go.
Whoa!
More of the fact of, oh my god, her eyes are fucked up.
Yeah, I love that you played into that. That looks so good.
Yeah.
I love the red. Oh my god.
You really got into this. Damn.
The texturing makes me
Literally.
happy.
As well, I'd like to eat it. Thank you.
Yum yum yum.
Yum, yum, yum. Alright, last but not least, not in our hearts, is Alpaca.
Hello, it is I, Alpaca. This is the AI. This is the final drawing.
Ooh.
Oh my god,
He's so cute!
Oh my god.
Pikmin!
I can't do it right now, my voice. Pikmin!
Hello. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got a show.
I'm a visual learner, I appreciate this.
Here is what we started off with, and slowly pen in this.
Oh, yeah! Look at that!
This is my girl.
I literally, wow.
Thank
This
you.
looks so good. Your interpretation is so amazing. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. I had a super fun time dunking on some terrible AI with my art friends, but holy cow, this video was hard to edit. Meaning that for all my troubles, you should obviously like and subscribe.
But don't forget to check out the amazing artists in this video as well.
Or you'll be personally responsible for forcing me to yeet Kifwin into space. See you in the next one, Stinkles!